Park, what's up, Peter?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's happening?
Quick question on Reese. If the Giants decide to move away from Reese, is McAdoo tied with him?
No, I don't think so. I don't think automatically they would be tied. No, I think Reese has always. I think he and Coughlin got a little strained at the end, but I think they were complimentary earlier. I think he was very complimentary to McAdoo in today on the conference call. He was very very complimentary to McAdoo. So they haven't frayed at all. I got the idea he and Tom frayed a little bit at the end. But I don't think they're tied at the hip. No.
But you think if the Giants didn't move away from Reese, they would have a coach in place for whatever new general manager they decide to bring in?
I think their general manager. I think ownership more names their coach than general manager. I think they look at general manager as being more of a personnel job than a leadership job. I think they look at to be that they take a vote from people about the head coach, but I think that ownership picks the head coach, not the general manager.
And at what point would you put it on Reese that it might be time to get away from Reese and bring in somebody new if you were married?
I mean, if I look at Reese, see, the problem was when you take a step back and look at Reese and you're going to look at a general manager who's got 8 if you look at the downside is too many losing seasons. The upside is 2 Super Bowls in 8 years. That's not many guys are going to have a better resume than that.
I understand that.
But how you negate that is, okay, the one thing it's been for the Giants on the north side or on this side of the second championship has been too many losing seasons. Mm-hmm. That's been the problem. And that finally tilted Tom's resume against them. It will eventually tilt Reese's resume against them. And I think that's where it is. And this year could be bad enough that it actually causes a tidal wave in that building. So they have to guard against. That's what Reese and McAdoo have to guard against right now, is that they get swept up in a season that is so bad and is so detrimental to their structure that ownership feels compelled to sweep everybody out.
How many wins would the Giants have to get for that to happen? Do you think 3, 2?
I think if they won like 2 games or 3 games, those guys would be in trouble.
Okay.
I think if they don't compete to where the fans are cheering in the building the last couple of weeks, if that building's empty or people are in there with bags on their head the last couple of weeks of the season, or they're empty seats and nobody's there, those people they're walking a fine line. And that's how the Giants impact things. They want to see their fan base at least be prideful enough to be in that building in December. If they're not there, they take it as a terrible sign. Bob and